Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while now. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while now. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Life is hard the way it is, but with you it's easier. Follow me into the night without you.
Did you make that mess?
Yeah, I just need you to. I just need you to stay a bit longer. I just need you to. Can I be around you?
Got me up all night, putting things on the side. What do you have in mind? She's awake.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a little bit of everything going on. I'm trying to jump on the week ahead and kind of tackle all those things before it tackles me, because that's usually how it ends up going. But if I can find the time to just get my house in order and get all the clothes washed up and the bedding washed and everybody's beds made, the house clean, it makes our Monday morning run so much better. It just sets the mood for everybody when we wake up and the house is clean and all that good stuff. So this is all weekend cleaning, so you'll kind of see a little bit of everything. And on this day, my mom had called and wanted me to bring her a couple boxes of different flowers. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm on FaceTime with her and she's picking out what she needs. So I'm loading those up in the car and we're going to take those to mom's, and then we're going to come back and get busy. So come along with me.
Tell me, what do you have in mind? I put my heart on the line through our phone in the night. No, I'm here by your side. So tell me, where are you now? When your head is in the clouds, I wanna find out now. Cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud. Cause I'm running with.
So I loaded up some of mom's flowers that she needed and I ran those to her. She should be able to start driving within a week or so that'll be so good. I know she's going stir crazy sitting in that house, and she hates depending on everybody else to take her stuff or run to the store for her. So I'm sure she's so ready to start driving and to get out of the house.
Tell me, what do you have in
They keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. To a different
brought a couple of tubs full of Christmas stuff back from my mom's house. They have a storage building, but they don't have a garage or anything, so they don't have a whole lot of storage space. And we have that storage building now that it's cleaned out. It holds quite a bit, so I told her if she needed to put anything in there, that would be fine. It's just, sitting there empty, so it's fine if she wants to send some things to my house. So that's what we were doing there. And then there was some tubs of flowers that needed to go to the shed, like fall and winter stuff like that. And I don't mind putting things if they're in a tub out there. It doesn't get wet or draw moisture. It doesn't seem like. It seems to, be really good about that. But I wouldn't put like the cardboard boxes of flowers out there, the ones in the brown boxes, because I'm just afraid those might draw dampness or something. I don't know. I just wanted to keep those in the garage. And that's the ones she reaches for next. So that's more convenient for me just to pull them from the garage and put in the car. But I had went to Hobby Lobby and I'd bought a couple things for the laundry room, and I seen that sign that said boring families have clean houses, and I was like, that is so true, because that's the last thing we are is boring. The very last thing. There is always something going on. It's like always chaos. There's never a dull moment here, for sure.
I'm feeling way too low to start this night, but I wanna get to your bash. Last night you tried to make me angry, yeah, but this time I get you mad. Oh, don't need apologies enough for this. I'm burning for you. Can't get enough of the weekend. I wanna see.
Did you make that mess? What? What?
Oh no, we can't get enough of the weekend. We wanna seize the night like we can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun, no, no. Sometimes I wonder how I managed to get so lost in your eyes. It's like you're made of something pure that I'm not, but I'm so glad you are with me. Oh, don't need apologies enough for this. I'm burning for you. Can't get enough of the weekend.
On this day, Kennedy had to go to ETSU. She got to meet the new coach and the ball players, her teammates, all of that. So that was exciting for her. But we have Flash here, and I hated to leave him all day long. And then our little gray kitten had been throwing up the day before, because this is the next day. This is Sunday. So I told Alden and Heather if they wanted to take her, that would be fine with me, to just go ahead and go on. And, she wants her dad with her because that's just always been their thing as ball. And then, of course, Heather was her high school softball coach. So, she's very knowledgeable about the game and all that. So she and Alden took Kennedy to that. Heather and Alden get along very well. Heather was my best friend, but she was also around Alden a lot, and she never got in the middle of anything. She always encouraged me to do what I wanted to do what was best for me. So she would have done as much for him as she would have me. She's just a great friend to everybody.
Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun. Oh no, we can't get like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore. 'Cause I've been looking for something to change thoughts into motion. Been waiting way too long. Yeah, waiting just for somebody to love.
But I wanted to jump in here while Kennedy was gone on this day and get her room really good and clean. She will clean it and pick it up, especially if I remind her or ask her to. But I just don't think a kid's clean is like our clean. Just like the dog hair, all along the baseboards and around her bed, along the carpet. She wouldn't have took that hose off and took that crevice tool and got all that up. She would have just vacuumed what she could have got up and left it. And I think that's kind of typical for kids. You know, it's a learning process. So I just wanted to strip her bed down because he does sleep in this bed with her. So there is dog hair everywhere. I don't know how she stands it. But I went ahead and took her bedding off and washed and dried that. And I had to clean the dryer lint trap thing. I had to clean that off twice because there was so much dog hair on it. I couldn't believe it. It's just crazy how he sheds. And we do brush him. We do bathe him. So I guess it's just part of a basset hound. I've been told that. But yeah, I don't know how she stands the dog hair because this canister was full.
I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was.
Now I'm moving on to my room. This used to be Allison's room, and Reagan was upstairs in Allison's room. So when Reagan moved out, Allison wanted that room, and I would have loved to have had it. I would have loved to have just put like a bed in there and maybe a couch, just a little hangout spot. But she wanted it so bad, and she has a lot more things than I do. So I just went ahead and told her she could have that. You know, I don't care as long as I have a place to sleep. And a room for a kid is more important, I think, as far as, you know, having a big, nice room. That's just important to, especially girls, I think. So anyway, I ended up with Allison's old room, and it's small, and that closet is so tiny. It's kind of like under her stairs, so it's angled, but it's just a little closet. That's why I share Heather's closet with her, because her closet's so big. But there is nothing to look at in this room. That's why I don't show it much. There's just not a whole lot to it. We have a safe that we bought like around Thanksgiving on sale. We bought that safe to put all of our important things and, you know, all that good stuff in. And I have some food storage in here. You know, it's just a storage room kind of. We keep vacuum cleaners and things like that in here. I've been putting those in the garage lately just to get them out of the floor. But yeah, I mean, it's just a bed and some canned food and the little fireplace there. But that's about it. Pretty simple. We have this TV here, and that goes on the back deck in the summer. So just during the winter, or if it's going to rain really hard or something like that, and we're afraid the rain will blow on it, then we'll bring that in. But that TV usually stays outside.
The job you hate and love the ones you love. 'Cause have you ever really thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do, when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on a Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too.
told you guys before that I'm taking Monjaro. This month, I'm on the 7.5 and nobody had it. I called all the pharmacies, even the little bitty pharmacies and, even Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. Nobody had 7.5. They said it was on back order. So my doctor called in the 10. I told her, I was like, I can go down to 5 or up to 10. I don't care. I just can't find the 7.5. So she called in the 10. So I knew it was going to make me sick. And that's another reason I wanted to stay home on this day. So I had got almost all of this done. And then I went ahead and took my shot. And by the time I got it done, I was feeling so bad. And I just laid around on the couch the rest of the night. But I did time it right and got most of this cleaned up. Of course, the kitchen's always a mess. I feel like if there's any room in the house that I could film every single day, it would be this room. It's always the kitchen, always a mess. And I guess it's just where everybody always is, snacking, eating, all that. But it's always such a mess. I feel like that gets so repetitive, especially the kitchen. So I don't film in there every single time, but it is something I have to clean every day and stay on. So Kennedy's comforter was dry, and I went ahead and put the sheets on her bed and put her comforter on her bed. And I was so stuffy by the time I got out of here, and I'm not even allergic to animals or anything like that. But there is so much dog hair in this room that I can't breathe. I don't know if it's mental, if I just know it's there. It stops me up. By the time I got out of this room, like my nose was so stuffy and I felt terrible. And I was like, Kennedy, I don't even know how you breathe in here, but she says it doesn't bother her, and she never has like allergy symptoms or anything, so whatever, I guess. I don't know where he's gonna sleep when she moves off to college, because I'm not all about sleeping with a dog, but I guess I can let him sleep on Kennedy's bed by himself. We've got that gate, so if he gets up in the night, he can't go anywhere except the bathroom or my room. So I don't know, she's gonna have such a hard time leaving him. I think it's going to bother her as much leaving him as it is us. And I know that sounds crazy, but she is so attached to this dog. She wanted a dog for the longest time, and we always told her, no, you play softball. We can't. We're at, the ball field all day. We can't have a dog and then turn around and neglect it. So when all of that happened and Heather ultimately lost her coaching job because we lived with her, then Kennedy was home. So Kennedy was like, I don't play softball anymore. Can I have a dog? And of course, Heather felt sorry for her because she had just went through all of that. So that's how we ended up with Flash, and he is such a turd sometimes. There's sometimes that I could just put a for sale sign around his neck, but then there's no way I could part with him. I just love him so much. I spend more time with him than anybody else in this house because I'm home all day. So I have gotten so attached to him. So I can't imagine. When people used to say, they felt like they lost a family member when their animal died, I thought they were crazy for saying that. But I completely understand now, because if something were to happen to him, it would break my heart. But anyway, I just wanted to get these floors in here steam mopped and this bathroom steam mopped good, because it's a bathroom and there's just yuck stuff all over the floor all the time. But I wanted to give that a good mop, and I love this steam mop. I know I say it every video, but it's just so simple. Just water and the heat kills the germs, and I love that way you don't have to have cleaner. And with these animals running around, that if you mop your floor, there's cleaner left on the floor, and then your animals walk through it. And I know there are cleaners that are safe for animals, but it's still, I just feel much better about using just the water and the steam.
Baby, dance, dance, dance.
you if we dance in the blizzard. We are not getting cold, so keep on dancing, baby. My exes and me, we don't talk anymore. If we did, I think it would get pretty ugly. They made me believe love's an open door in the beginning, then they shut it pretty quickly. I thought we were good, at times even great, but apparently I was just one big mistake. My exes and me, we don't talk anymore. If we did, I think it would get pretty ugly. I'm just a victim and not the evil villain.
So you've seen in the last video that we had Flash a birthday party and he had the best time, but he has already chewed those toys to shreds. So I was just picking all of that up. It was just smothering me, and I went ahead and got his toy. I think this came out of his birthday hat because it was like you cut the elastic off and it made a chew toy, like a dog toy. So he had definitely chewed that apart. That's probably what he's laying there chewing, as you see right here to the left on the couch. But he chewed that to pieces. He always chews everything up like that. And we've even got him the toys to where when you chew it, you rip into a new toy, but then he'll chew that one to shreds too. So I don't know. I don't know why he does that. But he had so much fun with those toys and so much fun on that day because he just knew that it was special. I don't know how to explain it, but I could just tell that he felt special on that day. And that's awesome because there's so many times he makes us feel special. He really does. I know he has got Kennedy through a lot of hard times, and I know that probably sounds crazy to a bunch of you guys, but he seriously has gotten her through so much. She's been through a lot, and she's had some sleepless nights, and she's been heartbroken, and I know that he's just been right there with her. So I was just picking up what I didn't want to suck up in my vacuum cleaner, and then I gave this rug a good vacuum. And when I say I'm so over this rug, that is an understatement. It's so hard to vacuum. I love it. I think it's pretty, but I just want a thin, simple rug. So I've heard about the Ruggable. If any of you guys have tried that or have one and you like it, let me know. I think it would be good to be able to put in the washer, but it just seems so big to put in the washer. I know it's thin and it goes on top of a mat, but I don't know. If you guys have one of those, let me know because I'm seriously looking for something different. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this gives you some motivation to get up and get ahead of the week that's ahead of you, because it's so easy to get behind, and that stinks when you do because then you're so overwhelmed. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you guys in the comments, and I hope you guys have a good day. And if you feel like nobody else in the world loves you, remember that we do and Jesus does. So always remember that.
If I was God, I would save you, take you where you belonged. If I could, I would give something new, then I would have what it takes, make you feel like you're safe, 'cause all I need is just someone like you.